right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again for Aframe-AfterDark, and I am joined by my co-host, Tricky Trev.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. Hopefully, y'all will enjoy this episode, too.
I am also joined by our other co-host, Big Mike.
What's up?
And you know I am the one and only Scumbag Ed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we owe you an explanation of why we haven't been recording new episodes. And that goes back to Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, I caught the flu. And I know our co-host, Big Mike, also was working 80 hours a week, and his schedule would not match up, even if we wasn't sick. And Tricky Trev, where was you?
I was just enjoying my time off, man. Thanksgiving popped up, went to family, ate a good turkey, a deep fried, actually.
All right, now we got that out of the way. We are back, and we're going to hit you with this banger episode. We have learned that Big Mike has got a new power bank, so the power bank issue has been fixed. Big Mike, how do you feel?
Man, I'm feeling good about the power bank. We got it fixed, resolved, and we're all good now.
That's good, man. I like to hear that. Tricky Trev, what do you think about the new power bank?
There we go, about time. I know the last episode, he spent about an hour and 30 minutes fighting it. So, I mean, it finally worked out for him. I'm glad. I'm happy for him. And now we're all settled.
I'll bring the Legion with me today, so full attention to the pod.
All right, that's what the viewers appreciate.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, since we ain't got nothing new, I will tell you a story. After I got better, feeling better from the flu, I took my yearly trip up to Ohio to enjoy a week-long hunting expedition.
What was you hunting exactly?
White-tailed deer.
White-tailed deer. That's what's up. That's what I did back in the day, like a couple years ago. I just haven't really gotten out to the woods myself. I've been busy with work and stuff, but I would love to go back again next year, hopefully.
I got a good friend up in Ohio, and he lets me lease out his family farm for pennies on the dollar. And I enjoy it. It's one of them things where it's not for everybody, but it's for me. And I enjoy it. I think everybody in life should go out and experience new things anytime they get the chance.
I 100% agree on that, yeah.
Did you get anything?
No, but it's not about getting anything. Just spending time in the woods does wonders. It helps you grow as a person, I believe. And just spending time in the woods, watching and listening, and seeing the woods come alive when the sun comes up and when the sun goes down. It's just an experience I think everybody should experience.
Yeah, I get that. But now, when you go hunting, do you make jerky, or what do you do? Like when you get a deer, do you make jerky, or...
I usually take it to the processor because I'm very busy. But usually I do have it cut up into jerky. Got the back straps, and the rest usually gets ground up into hamburger. All in all, it was a fun experience. I'm looking forward to it once again next year, and hopefully for many years after that. But new things are great. Like auctions. I recently got back into auctions.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Like, what are you looking into exactly in auctions? Just anything?
Just anything. But recently, been looking at props from famous movies like Star Wars.
Okay. What do they got on there exactly for Star Wars?
They had lots of things. At one point, at one auction earlier in the year, they had a lightsaber from one of the episodes. I don't recall exactly which episode it was, but
Really?
yeah.
Like actually used
Yeah.
in the movie?
On
Wow.
the set, yes. They had a prop, I want to say, stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Like Stormtrooper, as in like in the New Hope or what?
I believe it was A New Hope, but don't quote,
Wow.
don't hold me to that.
If that's the case, that's very rare. That's like what? That movie came out in '77, right? Big Mike.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, from being in like, it wasn't in good condition.
To me, it was.
Something.
It was
that
prop-
value. Something that collectible, man. That's a lot of money.
That's
right
a
there.
lot of money right there.
That's like a new car.
I bet that actually went over 10K.
Oh, it did. Yeah, I think it went for 20.
Wow, 20K. That's a new car almost. I know.
If you like collecting and you got the money, I don't see a problem in it.
No.
Hey, speaking about collecting, I've been on a movie kick recently.
Word.
I've been collecting all these steel books, these movies, man. I don't know why, but I've been just wanting to get into them. And I think, like, every time I look at a steel book online or something, I just want to buy it.
It's a dying art, DVDs.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, did you hear next year about Best Buy? They're actually discontinuing selling movies in store.
Big L on Best Buy.
Big L on Best Buy. I definitely agree on that.
Now, physical copies, that's what I love. And I don't know why Best Buy is getting rid of them. Every single chance I get, I buy a physical copy. Because it clearly in the contracts on digital copies, it says you do not own it. You're just getting a license. And to me, that's like renting it. And
Technically speaking, yes.
yeah, and I like to own whatever I buy. I mean, if I'm going to spend my hard-earned dollar on it, that I'm going to have a physical copy.
I definitely agree on that.
But Scumbag, man, actual copies of games and movies, it's dying off, man.
It's a dying art.
It's going all digital.
Thanks to this digital age, man. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like having things digital sometimes, but at the same time, the hard copy, the disc, man, something about it just. I don't know if it's nostalgia or just, in my opinion, just better. I don't know.
Different. It's better. It's better.
Like me personally, I rather collect the hard copy, but I mean, I still get games digitally. I mean, on my PC, I definitely have to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because nobody runs games on a PC with disc anymore, really. But yeah, no.
I'll tell you, boys. I've been really wanting to get an old like Windows XP setup.
Hey, I still
Windows
got.
XP.
Hey, I still got one.
Do you?
I got one.
No shit.
Yep.
With a CRT?
That I don't know, but I still got one with the Windows XP because I do not believe in throwing away your old computers.
I mean,
Word up.
You could always roll your computer back to the Windows XP update.
But yeah, but it's just not. It's not as authentic.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do is like put it in this original case and just put the hardware in the original case, but it's just I don't know.
I mean, true, but I mean, you could do that, and instead of like going out to find an actual like desktop that was from like the mid 2000s.
Because believe it or not, I go thrifting a lot. Like Scumbag likes these auctions. I go thrifting, same kind of thing. Man, I'll tell you what, I've actually seen some old desktop computers at the thrift shop.
Ain't no shame in that.
Yeah, thrifting's where it's at, guys.
Yeah, hey, you got to save that money. You work too hard for it just to throw it away.
Definitely agree on that.
And anyone interested, you also find DVDs, all kinds of stuff down there.
Yeah, one place that won't get rid of DVDs.
VHS. Me and Tricky over here, we found Stallone, First Blood on VHS, and Terminator on VHS. Man, we had some good finds.
I mean, that's like screaming 80s, 90s right there, man. But
now back to the digital versus the hard copies. PlayStation, owned by Sony,
yeah,
has announced last week that Sony said because of content licensing arrangements, users won't be able to watch Discovery content they've purchased, and that the content would be removed from their libraries as of December 31st, 2023.
And that's pretty much one of the reasons why they're getting sued for $6 billion.
Hey, I like Sony myself. So Sony's a good company. I don't think it's right that when you pay your hard-earned dollar for something, that they can just take it away. That's why I personally buy hard copies, because nobody can take that away from me. Now, discs may get scratched, and that's the only way that you're going to lose that content is if they get scratched or destroyed.
I mean, you could always get one of them resurfacers or take it to like a disc repair shop. I mean, resurfacer.
That's way back. Do they still even do that?
Yeah, they still do that. Like, I know GameStop still does that.
GameStop. I ain't been there in 5 years.
Yeah, GameStop.
Maybe 8.
GameStop still does that. I know they have resurfacers and stuff that you could buy online.
Get one on Amazon, really.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, I spent close to $100, maybe $200 on resurfacing discs at a place called Game Crazy.
Yep.
I used to go, when I went up to Ohio and visit my friend, I remember Game Crazy was a big thing up there.
Yeah.
Same with Play and Trade.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Play and Trade?
Never heard of it.
Trevor?
I've heard of it.
Damn.
Play and Trade was big, too. They had a lot of good deals. Remember, you guys remember the bins?
I do remember the
where they had
bins.
like dollar games.
Yeah.
Dollar games.
And matter of fact, on Black Friday, how all the groceries or Walmart and stuff would always have the big DVD bins.
Yeah.
I heard from a source that on Black Friday they didn't even do the DVD bins.
That's sad. That's
sad.
That really is sad.
I remember going a couple years back to Black Friday and at Walmart, and I picked up like 5 games for like $40.
Hey, that's a deal right there. Saving that money.
And these were like relatively recent games too, like games that came out like a year or two prior.
It's dying off, man.
Yes, it is.
It's a lost art, man. It's sad.
Speaking of digital, what about GTA 6? Rockstar released the trailer one day early because of leakers.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Yeah, the leakers really ruined it for Rockstar because they had that big plan, big reveal the next day, and then it was like, well, since they leaked it, we might as well just drop it.
And see that, I don't know. I would have still liked to seen them go ahead with their release on their scheduled time. That still would have been a okay move in my eyes. But hey, they're a big company, and what do I know?
Exactly. Like, I mean, I definitely see the reason why they did that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't blame them either because people's been wanting to see GTA 6 gameplay for how many years now? 10 years? 10 plus? Yeah, no, it's long overdue, and nobody will get mad about that, honestly, except for Rockstar themselves, and that's about it.
Especially if it's as good as we're thinking it's going to be.
And the release date was what, 2025?
2025. They said 2025 coming out.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited because they're introducing a what do you call that when like you have? I was hearing that you could have a cat like spawn on your doorstep and you can watch it grow throughout the years in game.
Like aging.
What's it, like video game aging?
I guess like in time, like in game aging or something like that.
That's pretty wild to me that they can do that. Like a cat that can be a kitten, and
even
then
people.
And whatever people, everything can age in game with the time. That's wild.
That is
I
crazy.
don't think I've ever played a game that did that.
That's pretty revolutionary for a game, honestly. I mean, I know we're in 2023 and we're getting to stuff like that, but I mean, it's really never been. I mean, it's probably been done before, but not the way Rockstar's trying to promote it.
Yeah. Where do you guys think this GTA 6 is taking place?
It's already been confirmed.
Where?
Vice City.
Vice City.
Oh, has it been confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been confirmed.
Vice City.
Like it's in the trailer, Bo.
Didn't somebody say something about San Andreas would be in it?
No,
No?
San Andreas ain't in it.
I could swore I seen something about that.
It's literally
Maybe it was a rumor.
So it's Vice City, and then there's like going to be 2 other cities outside of it.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
So it's kind of like how they're basing off of South Florida. So I'm guessing it's going to be like you got Vice City, and then you got part of Tampa, and then you got part of Orlando. That's what it's looking like on the leaked map.
And did you see where Rockstar implemented some of the famous Florida stuff into it, like the Florida guy?
The Florida man, yeah, we
what else? The Florida Joker? What
the Florida Joker, yeah.
I just seen earlier today, or maybe an hour or two ago, he was trying to sue. The real one was trying to sue Rockstar for $2 million. Or 2 million or 2 billion, one of the two. I have to look at
That's
it.
crazy.
Let me look it up.
I mean, if I gotta be honest, he won't win, but I mean, he might. Who knows? But I don't think he will.
They did use him without his permission, though. I mean, but it's a
not
video
really
game,
him.
though.
It's not really him, though, but it's his likeness.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it is 2 million over the Rockstar Games GTA 6 trailer parody.
Shoot, they even have gators in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Gators.
Swamp boats. Did you see that?
Swamp boats. Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, when I get the game, I'm getting me a swamp boat.
Going to get on a swamp boat.
Heck yeah.
What about Big Mike? What you getting on a swamp boat?
I'm starting a biker gang. That's what I'm
starting a biker gang.
What's your fascination with starting a biker gang?
It was fun, man. Me and Tricky and Wacky were all hanging out in the biker club and doing
back at GTA 5.
GTA 5, doing missions, playing darts, hanging out. It was fun, man.
I'm still the undefeated champ in darts.
Yeah, I was pretty good at darts. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now, would you say that the biker persona would be an extension of all three of you guys, or just some fun and games?
Fun and game, man. Pass the time, you know.
For real.
Alternate reality.
You guys are not going to get bicycles and make you a little bicycle gang?
No.
Going to buy you a Harley, maybe?
No. Too dangerous for me.
Okay.
Too dangerous, he says.
Oh, shit. But I'm excited for GTA 6. And I tell you, on day one, I will be at the store purchasing a hard copy.
Hard copy, boys.
Hey, if I can get my hands on a special edition, I'm buying the special edition.
How much are you willing to pay for the game itself?
I said in the first time we talked about this, like $15. I'd venture to say I'd spend about 60 to 70. That's about it.
He caved in.
That's 60 or 70, no more than that.
I'm right there. I'm not going to waste my money and buy a special edition because unless it's something good, but I can't see spending over $70. 70 is about the limit.
Yeah, I mean if they have some like cool stuff in the thing and actually end game content that's actually going to be usable and actually going to give you something in the game, then I'll get the special edition. I'll probably pay at most maybe $150 for it for the special edition. But if they don't have any special editions, I'm 100% just going to buy the rate just 70.
They'll probably have those editions where you get like a bunch of cosmetic bull crap.
Probably GTA McCash. Online, probably. Hey, it's Battle Pass. You think? Yeah, GTA's gonna have a Battle Pass now, ladies and gentlemen.
We love the Battle Pass.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, they announce something about online.
Yeah.
Like I know we're early in the stages of GTA being like talked about, but hopefully, online actually does make a return because GTA 5 online. I mean, it was a pretty big success, and it's still going on somehow, some way. They're still updating GTA 5 online.
Well, what I heard from a rumor, okay, it's all rumors, and I don't think it's confirmed. I don't know that, but they said they're shutting down the online for GTA 5. You're not going to be able to carry over your characters or your money You're gonna
Which
have to
is
start
good.
over.
Well,
Because we've been had like 10 plus years on GTA 5 with our same character, which I don't blame them.
I'm not sure what you're talking. Like the other day, I was playing GTA and on the tablet, and it's asked if I wanted to merge over my character data.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Merging it over to the new updated version?
To GTA 6.
No, to GTA 6.
Oh, I got
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not I actually.
Because they did that with all them updates. You have to merge your previous.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, see, I don't play online after I beat all the missions and had I played it maybe 2 years. After that, I quit it cold turkey.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm excited for it.
GTA 6.
GTA 6.
GTA 6.
It's gonna be a banger.
Boycott digital.
Boycott #boycott digital. You heard of here first from Big Mike.
I don't know. People got their preferences. I don't know how we can boycott it. People will do what they want to do. Me personally, I will buy a hard copy. But hey, you can't hate on nobody buying digital.
But here's the thing. We ain't hating on people buying digital. We're just trying to keep the hard copies alive. And if you keep going digital, they're going to die off the hard copies, man.
100%. And like places like GameStop will die out too, man.
100%.
We can't let that happen.
We can't. So that's why I'm saying boycott digital. Or at least just keep digital, but keep the hard copies, man. We want the hard copies.
Hard copies, there you have it from Big Mike. Now you might be listening to this thinking, where is Wacky Wyatt?
Oh yeah,
Boys, where is Wacky Wyatt?
Man, after that second episode, we really haven't heard from him, right, Big Mike?
Not much, man.
Well, I'll tell you, I know why that you haven't heard from him.
Why is that?
I took me a little trip, okay, before Ohio deer season, and I went down to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
And you know who I run into?
Who'd you run into?
I run into Wacky Wyatt.
No.
Yes. I didn't expect it. Okay. I went to a restaurant down there. Okay, just a regular old restaurant. I don't even remember the name right now. And you know who I seen walking down the street?
Wacky?
Wacky
Wyatt?
Yeah, his goofy mug.
Goofy Mug!
Goofy Mug was standing. He was standing there walking and looking. I said, "Hey, Wyatt." He looked. I said, "Wyatt." He looked again. Finally, he threw his hand up. But he wasn't going to talk to the scumbag. He almost acted like he didn't know Scumbag.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what? We'll get into that when he returns to the podcast.
Hopefully that'll be next week's episode.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we don't have to do a R.I.P. Wacky Wyatt.
Oh, man. Hey, it happens. If we lose him as a co-host, that's going to be a terrible thing.
Terrible.
And Wacky, if you're out there listening, and I know you are, we miss you. We want you to continue.
We want you.
We want you to continue to be
and we want you.
We want you to continue being a part of this family.
Exactly.
We can do this the hard way or the easy way. The choice is yours.
No, we just gonna cut him cold turkey and be like, we'll see you later.
Damn.
We need you back, Wacky.
Yeah, we need you, man. But yeah, that's what's going on. What do you got to say?
What do I got to say?
Yeah.
Man, there's been a lot of events happen the past 3 weeks.
Tell me more.
Or two. How many weeks we had last seen each other?
Right before Thanksgiving.
Some came up on the 7th. December 7th.
What's that?
Something called the Game Awards.
The Game Awards. Hey, I heard of that.
The Game Awards. What do you think, Big Mike?
What are our results on the Game Awards?
I watched it.
What results do you want to know? Anything?
Anything.
Anything? Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's go start right off the game of the year. Take a guess what it was.
Halo 2.
What are we, 2004?
That was a joke, guys. I couldn't tell you. What is it, Tricky?
Scumbag?
Tell us.
A game called Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3. I heard about that.
I've heard about it too. I haven't really played it myself. It's not really my cup of tea, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty promising.
That's the only reason I didn't get interested in it is because it's one of those click to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have to click attack and it attacks. You know what I'm saying? What do you call those games?
If
What?
If that's
Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games where you have to click to do everything.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but
I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
I know it's an RPG.
but I don't think it's actual like
I thought it was like something like Witcher or Skyrim.
Oh, see, I thought it was too, because I played the original Baldur's Gate. What's that called? I don't know right now. Actually, daggone it. But the old Baldur's Gate, and that was like that was a actual move around and fight and stuff.
Okay, I can't find just in my quick search too much about it, but I'm gonna have to go with that. Could be right.
Hold on, boys. We'll figure this out. I can't. I don't want to sound wrong on this.
Okay, we'll move on for just a minute. Who won Content Creator of the Year? That's what I want to hear.
Content Creator of the Year. Let me scroll down here real quick. Oh, God. There's a lot of awards.
It's probably at the bottom of the list.
Oh, who won Content Creator of the Year? Big Mike, what do you think? Who do you think won?
Who is it?
You don't know?
No.
You don't have a guess?
No.
Someone called Iron Mouse.
Oh,
Iron
no.
Mouse. Yes.
You heard about him, Scumbag?
I heard about Iron Mouse. No, I don't. In my personal opinion, I don't know who she went up against. What does it got a list of the other?
Yeah, it has a list. So the runner-ups were Spreen, Cypher PK, Quackity. Oh God, sorry if I butchered your name.
Butchered the name, probably.
But
that's
your
in my
run-ups.
personal opinion, I don't think nobody else deserved the award. Nobody better deserved the award than Iron Mouse. She deserved the award.
There you go. You watch Iron Mouse?
I watched a few of her streams, and I believe, in my humble opinion, that she deserved to win 100%.
Respect that. What do you think, Big Mike?
So to go back on what we were talking about, it doesn't look like. I think the combat might just be click to fight
For Baldur's Gate?
for Baldur's Gate 3. I wish this was live so we could have people telling us.
Hey, we're working on going live, Big Mike. We will be on YouTube Live and Twitch here within what my producer's saying within the next 6 months, trying to get it knocked down to about a month or two, but hey, we'll take what we get.
Really?
Yes.
We're actually gonna be on live.
We're going to be on live.
Word. All right. We also got other awards going on here. Actually, going back to Game of the Year, y'all want to hear the runner-ups? Or do y'all not care?
I want to hear the
Runner-ups. Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then Spider-Man 2. What's your thoughts, Big Mike?
No games that I play, really.
Honestly, the only game two games I would consider that I have played, Alan Wake 2 and Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Really?
Other than that, That's all I've played out of those games.
I hear all the hype about Resident Evil games. I just could never get into one. I played, I believe, the original one.
The first one, back on the PS1?
PS1, yes. I was thinking it was on Nintendo, but man,
This GameCube?
yeah.
Yeah, it actually was. It was the remake, which was
okay,
which was the better version.
Okay, that's where it was.
It was the kind of like I wouldn't say top down, but it's like a weird third person angle.
Yeah, that's what turned me off of it. I just could never get into the games like that.
I mean, later, it started. I believe Resident Evil 4 was the first one. Was kind of like an actual third person,
Okay.
like over the shoulder, not like above your head a little bit.
Okay, I got you.
And then, yeah, the remake, of course, was based off that, which the original Resident Evil 4 won Game of the Year in 2005, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a pretty good game. Honestly, the remake, I would say, very close, if not better, than the original.
Really?
100%. All right, more awards on the Game Awards we got to talk about. Ongoing game. Take a guess.
Cyberpunk.
2K.
How'd you know it was Cyberpunk? What made you guess Cyberpunk?
The CD Projekt Red are the goats.
You're correct. You know why?
Why is that?
Because they came out with a DLC earlier this year called Phantom Liberty. Pretty good. It actually helped the game. In my opinion, it had a better story than the main story.
That's some big words right there.
Exactly. And it was a good 8 hours for me to play that.
Dang, that's content right there, boys.
The
Content.
The DLC was about $30, but I mean, it was worth it.
$30. I guess it ain't
$30 for 8 hours. That's about sometimes more than what you pay $70 for.
Exactly.
I can't argue with that.
Exactly, and then plus it gives you a revamped focus trees. Oh, not focus trees, but skill trees. Good grief, I'm thinking about a different game here. Yeah, it's got a revamped skill tree, a different type of skill tree, I believe. Also new perks, new abilities. It's pretty good. CD Projekt Red. This is what they should have had on launch, in my opinion. I mean, Phantom Liberty, of course, being afterwards, but I heard that they're not doing no more DLCs for the game.
Really?
Yes, and that's pretty sad.
Everyone's getting pulled off to work on The Witcher 4. Shout out Witcher 4.
Shout out Witcher 4, he says. Big Mike. Big Mike, you a Witcher fan?
Absolutely.
Hey, can your PCs handle it, though?
Mine couldn't.
Mine good.
But,
mine handles Cyberpunk okay.
Yeah, Witcher 4 is going to be very demanding, though.
What graphics card are you looking at, Big Mike? Or
if we're talking about something that actually is worth talking about, I'm rocking a 4060.
4060.
What about your main desktop?
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Damn, what are you rocking?
I'm rocking the 3080 Founders Edition.
3080. Couldn't even upgrade to the 4080.
Because they updated the price $500 more.
Rip.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't spending over $1,000 on a graphics card.
But I did hear that they pulled a lot of people off on for The Witcher 4, so that might be why.
Yeah. And Cyberpunk was a game that they was producing for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So, you want to hear the other games on that list for ongoing?
Are they even worth mentioning?
Fortnite.
Hey,
So
Fortnite.
there's the answer to that question, boys.
Apex.
Big Mike.
Hey, Wacky Wyatt would love that.
Big Mike.
What's going on?
You don't like Fortnite?
I liked Fortnite when it first came out.
They brought back OG.
I seen that.
They got
and
John Cena.
I'm not a fan of Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, wait a minute. We got to talk about that. I got to expose you for a second here.
Why is that?
Did you put over $400 in the game?
That is an incorrect statement.
All right, how much you put in the game?
Maybe 100.
If we go back on your account, let's see how many legendary skins you got.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
$100 is okay.
We can do that. I mean, I like the skins, man. Like,
Hey, everybody's got their own thing, man.
Like this man, I'll kid you not. When I was running Fortnite with Big Mike back in the day,
Big Mark.
Chapter 4. Well, actually, Season 4. My bad. Yeah, Season 4. OG Season 4 back in 2018.
Damn,
This
what
man-
season we on now?
We're in chapters now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we was on Season 4. Every time the item shop refreshes, this man wants to buy the skin.
What's wrong with that?
what's wrong with that?
Hey, man, there ain't nothing wrong with it, but this man, he's underestimating himself.
My account's worth some good money now.
Shoot, yeah, you're not wrong, actually.
It's not for sale though.
Not for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, $50.
Not for sale, boys.
Not for sale.
Not for sale. Hey, speaking about the Game Awards,
Yeah.
apparently there's some controversy.
About what?
Controversy, I guess, creates cash nowadays.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. What?
Ain't that right, Big Mike?
Tell them about it.
Tell us.
Apparently, one of the actors, I believe the actor that plays Kratos, went on stage and said something about this speech was longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Roasted.
Oh.
They cooked on Call of Duty this year, man.
See, I like Call of Duty. I bought every copy up until this year, and it just because I ain't made it out to pick up this year's copy.
If I gotta be honest, this year's copy should have just been a DLC for Modern Warfare 2 now.
What?
Because here's the thing. It's based off of Modern Warfare 2. Like, it's based off the same engine.
That's fine.
Your level progresses over to Modern Warfare 3 from Modern Warfare 2. The campaign's about, like, 3 hours long.
Hey, that ain't bad.
What?
Yeah.
That's horrible. No wonder dude said that.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
That's pitiful. That's pitiful, Activision.
That is pitiful. And also, they brought back all the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps as to get people to buy the game.
That sounds like a DLC, like you were saying.
It's pretty much a DLC
For $70.
for $70. That's why I didn't buy it this year. If it goes on sale for like $20, I would probably buy it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty pitiful. I ain't gonna lie. That dude was right. Honestly, I stand behind that dude.
Me too.
Because, I mean, I know there was actually someone from the Modern Warfare 3 dev team. They did respond back. They did say, we heard worse. That's all they said. What's your thoughts, Big Mike?
I stand with Kratos, and that's pretty pitiful. 3 hours campaign.
Pretty pitiful.
I think I've played DLCs longer than that.
Shoot, yeah. That Cyberpunk DLC, $30. You get 2.5 times more content than Modern Warfare 3.
But I mean, what else can Call of Duty do, to be honest? What else can they do? I mean, they'll never top their old games, and there's nothing they can do, so.
Agreed. What do you think, Scumbag?
Stop.
Hey, next year, they're probably working on something that will blow everybody out of the water.
I mean, it's Treyarch.
Hey,
I do have hopes.
hey, next year will probably be the biggest Call of Duty ever.
Will there be a midnight release?
Probably not.
Don't know. Probably not. But hey, I got hope, and it's still worth purchasing, boys. If it brings joy, just even 1 hour of joy to your life, and that's what you like to do, hey, go spend that money, buy it. That's what they're doing. They're there to entertain you.
Alrighty. So moving on from the Game Awards, what you got going on, Scumbag?
Well, you guys know what time it is. It is time for 5827 Corner. All right. So, I don't know how to break it to you guys, but on this episode of 5827 Corner, I've been out of work for about 2 weeks, okay?
Yeah.
And Mama's 81 years old, okay? Big Mike, for her birthday, you remember that I told you guys that I made her fried bologna.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat it because I don't like fried bologna, but the bologna was for Mama. Mm-hmm. Okay? And since I've been out of work for 2 weeks because I was sick and stuff, I don't know. I've been trying to sell my YJ Jeep. Okay? And I'm willing to trade my Jeep for an acre of land. Okay? It's a 1994 model. And I'm willing to trade it, ladies and gentlemen. And the last job that I done was a pressure washing job.
Yeah.
And I saved them people like $12,000 when I went and bid their pressure washing job. Okay? It was a 8x10 building, and I pressure washed that thing for 8 hours. I brought it back to life. Okay? And now I just want to trade my Jeep for an acre, maybe 2 acres of land. There's nothing wrong with that because Mama is 81 years old. And Mama, if you hear this, you're getting fried bologna for next year when you turn 82. And that has been 58 to 27 Corner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the 5827 Corner. And Tricky Trev is looking at me like he has something to say.
I got something to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Now go on and tell us what you got to say, boy.
Was that 8x10 building this A-frame? Because that's the dimensions of this building.
No. No, this different thing. You might have to go back and re-listen to the corner because you just don't understand what I'm doing, boy.
I know. I'm just saying.
You just don't understand what I'm doing. I'm out there trying to get Mama some money, and I can't work for myself cleaning my own stuff and trying to save people money and get money for Mama. She's got to eat too. She's living on Social Security. How dare you, Tricky Trev? I'm done. You're talking crap about Mama. Bye.
Oh man, that's what happens when you get her fried bologna every birthday.
Pretty pitiful, man.
That is pitiful.
Got her a pizza or something.
Even Big Mike would give his mom a pizza for her birthday.
They call it a Big Mama for a reason.
Exactly, a Big Mama.
Big Mama.
What is he trying to do?
Instead, this man makes up fried bologna. That's crazy.
Gonna starve your mom to death? Dang, that's crazy.
Hey, respect Mama. All right, moving on. Something fun that I recently done here this year.
Yeah, what's good? What's up? What's the fun?
Last year. I take that back. Last year.
Oh, last year.
I went to my first ever rave.
Oh, boy.
Oh, rave.
A rave. And okay, boys, I have avoided raves, underground parties, and stuff like that for years.
Yeah? First time ever?
First time ever.
First time ever, Big Mike. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I can add on that.
Oh, Big Mike can add on.
Because
Because you know what? Big Mike was there.
He was. You were there.
I was there in the dark alleyway with the lights flickering on and off and the bass booming.
Hey, who else was there? Was it just you two or was there someone else?
There was another man there with us with the name of Tricky Trev.
I was there too, ladies and gentlemen. It was a great time. The bass was booming. We was jumping up and down. Lights were flickering. The lasers were going crazy.
Lasers. They were playing Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Now, I don't know if I've ever thanked you for this, but Big Mike, I want to thank you for inviting me out to that rave. I took a gamble. You said, hey, man, come out, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And I tell you what, Big Mike, that was a good time.
It was a very good time.
It's got me looking forward to the next time I get a free day to go to another rave.
The rave, man, just imagine all the lights and the bass and the good vibes. It was a good time.
It was a good time. Hey, did you see anyone in particular? Anything catch your eye?
I like the lights.
Yeah.
When the lights went dim, it was over. You know the party was jumping. The bass was just there.
The smoke. Don't forget about the smoke.
Hey.
All the machines, the fog machines?
The fog machines added the special touch.
There were one in each corner, probably even coming from the sewer.
Honestly, probably.
Shoot.
They were partying down in the sewer as well.
Shoot, wonder if the sewer rat was down there.
The sewer rat was down there, raving.
Get that rave. Now, this was a hell of an experience, I'd say. And I look forward to going to the next time. Hey, there was a hotel next door. I got the phone number. I'm booking a room to go.
He says he's booking a room.
He's booking a room.
Because I tell you what, the older I get, the less likely I am to make it back to where we was parked. And I'd rather walk to the hotel room, which is next door, than let my old knees have to walk all the way back to the car.
How many miles we walked, Big Mike?
We walked a good while, and not to mention, there's also a possibility of interactions.
Interactions? Like what type?
Like possibly getting mugged.
Getting mugged? What?
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad now. You're capping.
Hey, there's always a possibility, but hey, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, it was an experience. Hey, but while we're talking about getting mugged, you shouldn't worry from what I hear one bit. I heard you're a champion at basement boxing.
Oh, Big Mike! Champion!
Do we need to talk about the basement boxing days?
Tell us about your basement boxing
what happened?
days.
You know, it's just a group of friends, you know, hanging out in the basement, putting on some boxing gloves and fighting, drinking dew, you know, metal playing. And there was this one time I recall, man. The man went by Sweet Pickle. We'll just say that's his name for now, Sweet Pickle. And
Sweet Pickle.
Sweet Pickle.
Sweet Pickle.
Damn. Was he a hard ass or something?
He wasn't a hard ass, but real tall, skinny, slinky dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, we step up. We know we get the grooving and moving, man. Next thing I know, that man's face down, ass up, eyes in the back of his head on the ground.
Oh, wait, who is he boxing?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Big Mike acting a fool again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
He was boxing the Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Is that where you got your nickname?
I think it was ever since the boxing days, man.
Big Mike.
So, break it down. How many rounds did you go?
Not even two.
Not even two?
Wow.
I'm telling you guys, it was a fun night that night.
Okay. Did you have a tournament?
We did have a tournament, but there was very slim pickings in that tournament.
Was Wacky Wyatt involved?
Wacky Wyatt was not involved.
Oh.
He was serving time then.
He was serving time.
Where was he at? He wasn't at the party?
He was
with the warden.
He was, he was serving his time.
Hey, that's fine.
Hey, it's all good though.
Tricky Trev, was you there?
Was I down there? I mean, I'm pretty much with Big Mike almost. So yeah, I mean, I was down there
All the time.
How
Can't
many-
forget about Sewer Rat.
Sewer rat.
Big Sewer.
Big Sewer was there.
So, anyways,
Hey,
Tricky Trev.
and a Zilla.
Zilla, can't forget about Zilla.
Can't forget about Zilla.
Tricky Trev, did you face Big Mike?
I did.
Who won that fight?
Big Mike by decision.
By decision.
By decision.
How many rounds did you guys go?
2.
2
Had to call it off.
pathetic rounds.
I was out of shape, bruh. I'll admit it. And Big Mike got me. He got me good. I mean, my stamina was just piss poor, man. It was bad. Like now, I would probably go a little longer, but not much longer. Maybe like 2.5.
Tricky, what do you tell the audience out there wanting to maybe get involved in a basement boxing organization?
If you want to get involved, honestly, don't try this at home, kids. We're professionals around here.
Oh, don't let this man talk like that.
Nah, but seriously, anybody that wants to get involved in this basement boxing, leave a comment down below,
Yeah, Big Mike will train you.
and Big Mike will get with you.
Yes, sir.
You might have a chance to face the legendary Sweet Pickle.
Sweet Pickle's always looking for fights.
Sweet pickle.
We just got-
Only serious inquiries allowed.
Seriously, inquiries?
I'll send you some links.
What about training videos?
I'll send you some Rocky training videos.
Yeah, there we go.
Sylvester Stallone will be your trainer.
Are you going to take them out to live with coyotes?
That's very exclusive right there.
Hey,
boys.
speaking about that,
Hey, I heard
a story
that's
that
how you trained. I heard you trained by living in a den with coyotes.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it's hard to believe, and most of you won't believe me, and that's fine, but I've slept many a nights out in the backwoods, and what I do know now today was coyote den.
Wow, that's interesting.
Hey, that proves that you're as strong as you say you are. Or was you acting a fool?
Acting a fool.
That's truth. I mean, I could get my grandma on the phone, but
Nah, we believe you, dog.
And that little teepee.
matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I've gotten my grandmother on the phone, and she has told the crew that is the truth.
Oh,
Wow, yeah, I
oh,
do remember that.
We've heard the story. I just thought I'd bring it up to let everybody know how true it is.
It's wild, and it's hard to believe. But
You got to respect this man for that.
and you got to respect the coyotes.
So, let me get this straight. You knocked out some guy called Sweet Pickle
Sweet Pickle.
in 2 rounds.
One.
One.
It was shy of 2
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Knocked him clean off his feet. Put him on the floor.
for about 3 seconds. He
3
was out. He
seconds.
was
He
out. Eyes
out
back
cold.
of his head. FDAU.
Really?
Really.
Who was refereeing that match?
Referee.
Referee.
Tell him about a referee.
We don't have no referees. Unless you step out of bounds, then you get the count.
Then we might get you in line.
So tell me what I guess at the time was your training regimen. Was you training, or did you just randomly decide, hey, I'm hosting this fight club in my basement?
Strictly calisthenics, a little bit of weightlifting here and there, and a lot of cardio and heavy bag.
Okay, I was about to ask, when was you going to mention a bag if you ever used one?
Yes, and I did use a bag many a times.
Many a times. That's good.
And bag work is also really good for cardio and stamina as well.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, he's got the ultimate workout plan. So, Big Mike, what is your boxing workout today? How has it changed? Has it changed?
It's changed drastically. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't worked out or, done any work like that in probably years.
So I could take you out right now.
You heard it first. Scumbag Ed probably could take me out now. And same with Tricky Trev.
I don't know about that.
Damn.
I'm out of the game, but I'm going to be getting back into it, hopefully.
Elite athlete right there. Former elite athlete.
Hey, he was a 2-sport champ. Basketball and boxing. It's
Basement.
crazy.
Ball, boys.
Street ball. He was out street balling. Hey,
Talk to him, Big J. Talk to him.
hey, where'd that take place at?
Which time?
Which time?
The boxing. I heard this is a legendary place it took place at.
The Jailhouse Gym.
The Jailhouse Gym. Talk to us about the Jailhouse Gym.
If you guys can picture a old, rusty, musty, nasty, wet metal weights from the 1960s dungeon, that's the Jailhouse Gym, boys.
Wait. Olympic style weights or pig iron?
Couldn't tell you on that one.
Was was the holes 2 inches or 1 inch?
2.
Okay, so it was Olympics.
Whatever that means, ladies and gentlemen.
I am a big fan of pig iron.
Pig iron? What in the world is pig iron?
It's the 1 inch hole weights.
So what does that have to do with the weight?
Oh, it's just what I prefer.
Like just the way it fits on the bar?
No, it just a whole different. You can feel. I don't know how to explain it, but you can feel the difference between Olympic weights and pig iron.
Gotcha. Hold on.
I'll have to show you in my gym.
How do you feel about the concrete weights at the penitentiary, Wacky's penitentiary?
Well, I can't comment on Wacky's place, but concrete weights, I don't like them.
How come?
They break too easy if you drop them. But I am not going to knock him because what one person has or owns currently is maybe all he can work with. But one day he may upgrade. I'm not going to down him for trying.
But do you think you get the same results with concrete versus metal, steel?
That would be hard to say. You'd have to do a 1-year study on somebody.
Right.
But I've always heard that the weights are off. On one side, you could have 25 pounds, and on the other, the concrete could weigh 28 or 30 pounds.
You heard it here, boys.
And that would create different size muscles.
Right.
And you'd be fighting with body dysmorphia.
That's wild.
So Wacky Wyatt, word of advice, when you get a chance, upgrade to steel weights.
Yeah.
Not knocking you in any way, just hey, take advice, get steel weights, and enjoy pig iron.
Pig iron, boys.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the podcast for today. We hope you enjoyed our company for today. And if not, hey, that's all right with us too. Hey, like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Now, boys, we're going to close it up here. I am Scumbag Ed, your host, the #1 host, and our co-host, Tricky Trev, has a few words.
Man, I'm glad y'all stick around with us. I know we took that long of a break. Everyone had stuff to do. Everyone got Scumbag got sick. Big Mike got work. I was just enjoying the holidays with family. But we got something cooking up here soon. We got some surprise guests coming on the show.
Surprise guests?
Yes, sir. We got.
You know I don't like surprises.
I know you don't like surprises.
I'm talking to the producer.
I gotcha. Yeah, no. The producer has been telling me a little bit of these surprises. He wanted to keep you out of the loop. He wanted to keep me in the loop, but he wanted to keep you out. I mean, for something.
We're gonna have to cut him off as a co-host now. I don't want you to come back to our show.
Why?
Okay, just pass the microphone to Big Mike. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shit. But anyways, folks, we're going to pass it to Big Mike. Let him say a few words and let him say goodbye and good night for this final podcast for the week.
Goodbye and good night, and enjoy every time you got with friends, family, and
Yep.
I've had a fun time sitting here with the guys talking on the podcast, and hopefully we do some more. And that's about it.
Wacky Wyatt, we missed you tonight. Hope you come back next week. We will see you all next week's podcast.